Hello everyone, I hope you are having an awesome Saturday. I am back from the Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness, I cannot go in the Dollar Tree. Like, there's no way I'm spending less than $20. There was a couple in front of me yesterday, they spent like $175. Like, really? At the Dollar Tree? I mean, they had two shopping carts full of stuff. I love the Dollar Tree. I'm addicted to the Dollar Tree. They knew what they were doing when they priced stuff for $1. You know, people were not going to go in there and just spend $1. So anyway, I'm back from the Dollar Tree and we have a ceremony aisle arrangement or centerpiece. So usually you see those very high arrangements at the ceremony, either flanking the pews or the chairs, or maybe they'll just have two up front by the floral backdrop, or by the floral arbor, or whatever you call it, the little arch. So anyway, we're going to do this on the cheap, and this is what you're going to need from the Dollar Tree. You're going to need 6 of these ice buckets. And these are out right now. They're out. I don't know why I found these at the Dollar Tree. They seem to be out super early. But, yeah, so I did find some of the Thanksgiving entertaining catering stuff that they usually have out sometime like late September to January. But I found this stuff in there. So, but you're going to need... yeah, you're going to need 6 of these silver ice buckets. And when I saw these, I was like, wow, I got to do a project with this. You're also going to need 3 of these floral foam circles from the Dollar Tree. Your glue gun. I finally upgraded my glue gun, guys. I went to Michael's. They had a 50% off sale plus 20% off. And I got myself a nice big glue gun. Because I was really sick and tired of using those mini guns and having to keep refilling the glue sticks every 5 minutes. So I got the super big glue sticks, and you'll need your Gorilla Glue, a pair of scissors, I suppose, and some flowers. A bunch of flowers. We'll go through which ones they are, but I got a bunch of flowers from the Dollar Tree and Michael's, because Michael's has 60% off of their spring and summer florals. And I got these gladiolas. I have been looking for these things. When you go to the Dollar Tree, like, these gladiolas are very hard to get. Like, they sell out fast, especially the white ones, and they hardly ever have more than 10 of them in the store. So I've just been kind of keeping my eye out, and I've been collecting them as I find them in Dollar Trees. If I find 1, 5, 10, whatever. But I scored this morning and I found about 6 of them, which is, you know, very rare going into a Dollar Tree in my area and finding 6 of these things. So anyway, so we're going to use some gladiolas and some roses and some hydrangeas and maybe some tulips. So you're going to need some fall flowers, whether you get it from the craft store or from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so this is what we're going to do, and I hope I have enough space, because this is going to be a tall ceremony aisle centerpiece. So I will probably have to take my camera off of the tripod. Alright guys, so I figured out what I'm supposed to be doing. So the first bucket is going to be right side up. Then we're going to take our floral foam and we are going to hot glue this onto the bucket. And I got my for real glue gun. So I'm just going to go ahead and start applying some glue. Wow, this glue gun is really, really hot. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. And we're just going to apply the glue onto the holder. And I'm going to set my floral foam down. I'm going to turn it upside down so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to press down on the lip part So I applied the hot glue to the first bucket, and again I've only applied the hot glue right here on the section where you actually pick the bucket up, the two little sections that point out. So that's where I applied my glue. I don't think you need to apply it anyplace else. Okay, so this is the first bucket. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our second bucket and we're going to turn it upside down, and we're going to do the same thing, and I'm going to try to line this little holder up here on the side with where the other one is, and I'm going to glue this down as well. And I'm going to go ahead and apply the hot glue to the well, this glue gun ain't working so hot. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to apply a generous amount of hot glue, and then I'm going to try to line it up with the one that's already there. And you can be a little sloppy with this, that's fine. I'm going to try to line this up as best as I can. Now I'm going to take my third bucket and I'm going to stack it on top of the two that I've already done, and this one will be right side up. So I'm going to put a little bit of E6000 and hot glue at the same time. Okay, so we have stacked up our third bucket by using some E6000 and hot glue right here. You can get a little sloppy with this because we're going to cover this up, so don't worry about that. That's going to get covered up. All right, so we've got 3 stacked so far. So we have 3 of the ice buckets stacked so far with floral foam in between 2 of them. We're going to put our 4th bucket, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and put that one right upside down, and again applying the hot glue. Okay everyone, so we have attached all of the buckets. I believe we have 5 ice buckets attached with 2 of the floral foam in between. Now what I did notice when I was putting this project together is that you may need to use the harder floral foam, the real hard one, for this layer and this layer. So for the bottom layer and the second layer, use the harder floral foam because I was pushing the buckets down just to secure them, and if you push too hard you'll push the bucket right through the soft floral foam. So just use the soft floral foam at the very top, and then use the harder floral foam at the other 2 pieces on the bottom. The other 2 pieces on the bottom should have the harder floral foam, but we're just going to go ahead and get through this project. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and attach the last piece of floral foam with my hot glue gun, and then we're going to start applying our flowers. So this is the last piece, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun for that as well. Alright people, so this is what we have so far. I have added some roses as well as some hydrangea that I got from the Dollar Tree to the bottom section. So you can see here how I have added roses, a couple of roses here and there, and mostly hydrangeas. So it's looking very pretty. And this is going to be a difficult video to shoot because I don't have anybody helping me. So I pretty much have to man this whole thing by myself. But this is it so far. We have our top to finish. But so far this looks pretty good. I'm going to say you're going to need probably a case of hydrangea because I really made it full. So I'm going to say you're probably going to need about maybe 15 hydrangeas for the top, for these two sections here. So if you can pick them up at your local Dollar Tree, or you can just order a case and save yourself a trip. So this is coming out really nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the top. So we want to add our flowers to the top as well. And I'm thinking maybe I'm out of hydrangeas from the Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to add some more hydrangeas that I got from Michael's. So I'm going to add some hydrangeas to the top as well. So it is coming together. So here we are. We have used, or I have used, a bunch of hydrangea. I love hydrangea because hydrangea just covers a multitude of sins. So I was able to finish off the top by using some extra hydrangea that I had hanging around. And I also used some hanging wisteria, and I got this from a craft store. So I used 4 of these, and basically what I did is I took them and I stuck them underneath. So you want to stick it underneath the floral foam so that it hangs down, not on top, not in like that, but underneath. Okay, so that it just kind of hangs down nicely. And this is what we have so far, and I think it's coming together really nicely. And then we're just going to finish this off by adding some flowers to the top. And I'm going to pull back, and this just looks gorgeous. And I'll do the 360 at the end of this video. So yeah, it's coming together really nicely. And as you can see, we have our all of our hydrangea, and we have all the nice little pieces that hang down and make it look so wedding-y. Is that a word? That makes it look so wedding-like. There you go. Okay, so so we're going to finish this off, and I'm going to add some flowers to the top. And what you can do is you can put a piece of floral foam at the top. Decided to do was just to use a half moon floral piece of floral foam, and I got this for a good deal too. I got this for $2.61. It was on the clearance section in Walmart. So you can never have enough floral foam. So I'm going to take this, sit it on here, sit it on the top. What you could do is hot glue it down, but I'm not going to hot glue it because I'm going to use that foam for another project. And we're just going to finish this off with a bunch of roses up at the top. So I'm going to take the plastic off and gather up some roses in my arsenal, and then we're just going to make the top very lush with roses. And I'll show you a little bit of that once I put the camera back on the tripod. Okay guys, so this is our placement so far. So this is what I've done so far. I have put some white roses in here, and all of the roses at the top are from Walmart. Okay, and by the way, the floral foam that I used at the top is 7.8 inches. Okay, and you can find that at Walmart as well. It's the half moon. And so this is what I've done so far, and I'm going to go ahead and start adding some pink roses in there right now. So alright everyone, so we are done. I arranged the flowers on the top. It's very difficult for me to show you what I do in terms of arranging flowers because I just have to do it and then come back and show you. I'm sorry. So this is it. I finished the top, and all of the pink roses I got from Hobby Lobby. And what I decided to do was take the wisteria that I had hanging on the bottom and just kind of tack it in on the top because I felt like I was doing the most. And I don't like the arrangements to be just looking crazy, so I just felt like it looked more cohesive and neater with the wisteria just kind of hanging out from the top. Now I'm not going to be able to do a 360 entirely because I ran out of white roses, so I didn't have enough in the back. So this is it. This is what I've done. Okay, the wisteria is gone from the bottom, and sorry to be making all these changes, but I just kind of did this. I wasn't able to prep and kind of get an idea of what I wanted to do beforehand. So this is it, and we're going to go all the way to the bottom. And it's a little, I also want to note that it's a little shaky because it's very lightweight. So if someone can give me an idea of how to stabilize this thing, that would be great. But this is what it looks like, and I think it looks amazing. Of course, I always say everything looks amazing, but it does. It looks amazing. I gotta admit, it looks amazing. So this is fabulous. This is just something that is so easy to do. It will save you some money if you really needed something dramatic. So the last thing to do, the last order of the day, is to go ahead and add some silver ribbon. And I got this off of eBay from a seller called eFavorMark when I bought some of my wedding stuff. So I'm going to use this silver ribbon, and I'm going to trim in between the ice buckets. So I won't be able to film that because I have to hold the camera in my hand. So I'm going to apply it, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So this is where I attached the silver ribbon, and basically what I did was just cut it to size and use some hot glue, and that's self-explanatory. So I put one here, and I also put one down here. Okay, so that kind of covers up the joint so that you don't see it. And then I added this really pretty little brooch right in the front so that you would know where the front of the ceremony arrangement is. So we're done. I'm tired. We are finished, and it came out absolutely amazing. This is beautiful, and this is something that is, I feel, is affordable. It's not dirt cheap, but it's affordable, and for the height and everything that you're getting, you could probably do this for maybe $40, maybe $50 with all of the flowers. I had pre-existing flowers, so I didn't have to spend as much money. But you know, if you go like really, you know, if you go and you get some really good flowers from the craft store, then you know you're spending a little bit of money. But it's so worth it. I think an arrangement like this, if you were doing it with real flowers and stuff, oh my goodness, this would be like $500. So to spend $50 like on each one of these is like dirt cheap. So that's it. It is so gorgeous, and I will try to do a 360 so that you guys can see it in the front of the video as the little promo that I usually show. And again, all Dollar Tree. So here we go. Only thing is I didn't quite know how to stabilize it. I'm thinking you probably need to add a second piece to it because since it's so lightweight, it's very wobbly. So you'll have to find a way to secure it so that it doesn't move. It doesn't do well on carpet, but on a flat surface you should be fine. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys, and as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will, so we can grow this channel together. That's it, and see you in the next DIY video, guys. Bye bye.